Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? This is Freddie Ewan, two-time GM of the Year, current Pantheon Cup champion, and host of the TPFF KAL show. Hope everyone is having a great morning. Week 5, a big week in the TPFF KAL. A lot of games tonight are going to be decided by the Las Vegas Raiders and Green Bay Packers games. Going to just jump right into it right now. Going to go over the games that have been decided. Then we're going to go over the games that will be decided. First game to start us off with that's been decided. Indigenous FT versus the San Patricio Rock Throwers. San Patricio Rock Throwers get their first loss of the season. Get a big day at Justin Fields, another big day at the running back. Chain looking like the fantasy rookie, 151 yards and a touchdown. Fields was just great on Thursday night with 4 passing touchdowns. Neal got 40 points out of him. Cooper Kupp made his return and was phenomenal. Had 118 reception yards, eight receptions. But on the other side, Zach was just too much. Big game from Josh Allen. Big game from Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis had 100 receiving yards, a touchdown, 6 receptions. San Francisco 49ers D put up 18 points up. Still got Aaron Jones going tonight. Indigenous FT improves to 3-2, and the Rock Throwers fall to 4-1. The next game that's been decided in a blowout, but I got to tell you that, Devinder is he's playing. He's playing. But the Donkey Dick's just too much. Gets 30 points out of Jalen Hurts, 26 points out of Pickens, 37 points out of ATN, 165.62. I think he was the top point scarer. Big game by Jimmy. On the other side, Jonathan Taylor returns, doesn't really do much. Big game by George Kittle, though. Kittle had 3 touchdowns, 67 yards. Great game by Hollywood Brown, too. Hollywood Brown had 61 yards and a touchdown. And Pittsburgh defense put up 20 points. So Simeon Mack, I think, is going to get a win at some point. Hopefully, it's not going to be next week against TOD. But the Dog Keatigs improved to 3-2. Simeon Mack goes down to 0-5. Shake and Bake versus the Gronk Donks. This game was over from the beginning. 48 points out of DJ Moore on Thursday night. Mahomes had 23 points in a so-so game. Sam Laporta, talk about the tight end that's playing better than anyone. It's Sam Laporta, the rookie on Detroit, puts up 18 points. Big game from Breece Hall. Breece Hall, 177 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. Just a lot of points from Shake and Bake, 157 points. On the other side, the Gronk Donks really just didn't get anyone going from anything. Lamar Jackson had a bad game. Just really went nowhere. Gronk Donks are going to fall to 1-4. Shake and Bake is going to move up to 2-3. And now we're going to talk about the games that are going to be decided tonight. Some big ones. Let's talk first. Chicken of the Cave versus the Virginia Sea Dogs. Right now, Chicken of the Cave is a 2-1 favorite to beat the Sea Dogs. They have a little bit less than a 3-point lead. Christian Watson is going for the Sea Dogs, while Josh Jacobs is going for Chicken of the Cave. Over on the Sea Dog side, really just a so-so game by CMC. Got a great game from Diggs. Got a average game by Cousins. Puka thought he was going to be way down in yards and whatnot, but Puka had a great game, 71 reception yards, 1 touchdown. On the other side, though, however, Jamar Chase, big game, 47 points, 192 reception yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, 15 receptions. Dak was awful. I think Chicken of the Cave has some quarterback issues that they're going to have to address. Adam Thielen had a great game, too, with 25 points. Going to be a uphill battle for the Sea Dogs. Really going to need the running game on Las Vegas just to be shut down, and really going to need some points out of Watson, which is doable. It's doable, but it's going to be an uphill battle for the Sea Dogs in this one. The Sea Dogs are 3-1. Chicken of the Cape is 2-2. Another big game. This one, big upset alert. Donks for life had a Danny had a big game early on. Was a big favorite over FJTK, but kind of fell off a little bit. Big game from Kamara, scored 17 points. Dallas Goedert, just a huge game, 24 points. On the other side, Justin Jefferson, way off. And hurt his hammy at the end of the fourth quarter. He's got a big question mark. We don't know what's going to happen with Jefferson. Good game from Travis Kelce. Really, Brock Purdy was pretty phenomenal last night. 4 passing touchdowns, 252 yards. Purdy puts on 34 points. So it's about a 25, 26-point lead that FJTK has against Donks for Life, and he's got Jordan Love going. He's going to need a big game from Jordan Love to produce the upset. Can it happen? Absolutely, it can happen, but it is going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. Jordan Love's going to have a really good game, go out there and throw some touchdown passes against the Raiders. Really hoping for a upscoring game between those two tonight. It's going to be interesting if Donks for Life does pull this off and defeats FJTK. Dogs for Life will go up to 1-4. FJTK will fall to 4-1. We will see. Right now, it's about a 3-1 favorite, FJTK, to win the game. And then finally, TOD versus the Red Sharks. TOD is down by 6 points, but has Devontae Adams going tonight. Which is going to be, Adams has a little bit of an injury, whether he, but he is expected to play versus his former team, the Green Bay Packers. Just has to get 6 points. TOD is same thing, about a 3-1 favorite. On the Red Sharks side of the ball, great game from Montgomery, 22 points. Great game from Hopkins, 21 points. CeeDee Lamb was pretty awful with the entire Cowboys offense. Anthony Richardson gets hurt, only puts up 4 points. New Orleans defense, unbelievable, scores 26 points. Really, you should be picking any defense right now that is playing the New England Patriots because their offense is just freaking awful. On the other side, TOD gets a big game from Zach Moss. A lot of players dumped him, sat him on the bench. Reason I didn't set him on the bench is because I really didn't have any running backs to start. Moss was at a 6.02 projection, but scores 35 points, 165 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. It's going to be interesting what happens to Moss now that Taylor is officially back on the Colts. Signs a big deal. We're going to see. Tua really has just an average game. Not a whole lot of great things on the TOD side besides Moss. But they should, barring Adams has a tough matchup against Jair Alexander tonight, who's probably going to shadow him the whole way. So definitely it's going to be up in the air, but TOD wins this game. They're going to go up to 4-1. The Red Sharks will fall to 2-3. Big games tonight. This is the first time in a while where we've seen 3 games that are all going to be decided on Monday night, which is pretty exciting. And that's it for the show. Everyone have a great morning. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll talk to everybody soon. Take care.